Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
I need your help, YouTubers and viewers. Eugenio Gonçalves. I tried to look up a little bit of history of him and I just can't really find it. I found some people from Brazil, but they're not really connected to Macau. And I could do a lot more research, but I just kind of want to get it out there and I just want to show you. But this is a really cool area. This area has a lot of other stuff, like there's a patio of illusion, the Chinnery Street, which is named after a watercolor artist. There's a lot of kind of cool stuff in this particular part of Macau. And this is one that's just kind of right on the periphery of it. And then by the end of the video, I'm going to come into kind of what I think is like one of the more cooler areas of this whole space. It's also very pedestrian friendly. Cars can't go through and it's easy to walk around. And you kind of got like a little bit of a nighttime one because I'm there at night. So let's go check it out. This is Eugenio Gonçalves in Macau. You know, I don't know if I've ever filmed this street. Eugenio, I'll have to look it up and later and see. And I'm also going to give you a little bit of history about it because I don't know what that is. I'll tell you what I can see. I'll bring up my little guy, which would be me talking about it. And before we go down it, and before I talk about it, I'm just going to share with you a little bit of where we are. So we're kind of on this, let me see. Oops. We're kind of in these little alleys all the way down. And these are like not too far from the church. And then right down that way is like the little bazaar, Rua do Bazarinho. And so if we get down that way, there's like the a lot of interesting stuff. But I haven't really filmed this street before, so I'm gonna see if I can show you what it looks like a little bit. So stay tuned for that. So I'm going to do a little research first, and then we're going to walk down our street. Okay, so we're going to be going down that street. At nighttime it looks really kind of cool. The lighting is amazing. So let's walk down it and just kind of check out what we can see. Yeah, the lighting is just about right. It's about 7 p.m., something like that. I think that's, I can't read it, but I think it's for apartments. Got some nice little patios in here too. That's why I don't think I've walked down the street, and I don't think it's immediately, I don't think it's a very attractive street because the construction down at the bottom. But then when I look at it from this angle, like especially these two little patios, it looks really interesting, as does the base of the street. But when we go down, like there's this construction right here to the left. And then that part kind of makes it look a little bit ugly. But we'll just kind of see what we can see that's interesting. It's like a recycling area right there. You can see a guy, somebody's hat, and then their cardboard boxes, and so it looks like recycling. And they also have a little push cart there too. This right here is for flooding, which is kind of funny because we're a little bit uphill already. Close box. And then this one, I don't know what happened there. You can tell that they had some other building there and then it's gone. It looks like this is a pension house currently. So this is going to come out into this kind of a market street. So we're going to also look into that a little bit too. And we're still on our Target Street right there. Right there. Got a chicken place right there. Let me just kind of check that out real quick. It's kind of interesting, the character there. I don't know what that character is a reference to, but it's kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going down. This is a little place to store your luggage. And then a place to cut your hair, 60 mop, which is pretty cheap actually. Oh, and then you got crispy fried dumplings. Some of them are spicy as well, the red oil. And now we're going to come out to the end of the street. And the end of the street is actually a marketplace. It looks like they're starting to close down for the evening. And then right there is a São Lourenço's marketplace, Mercado. So that right there is a Mercado. And then this street right here is called, I think it's called Praia do Manduço. It's like named after a beach. But now it's the predominant marketplace. So our target street was up that way. I'm gonna go across the street a little bit, highlight some of the cool stuff around here. And what I'm gonna do is just go through the marketplace a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to where our street is at. I'm gonna cut through here again, and then I'm gonna highlight that. So that's Praia do Manduço. It goes to the waterfront historically. And I think this would have been a beach as well because it's named as a beach. And then this is another street that goes up to where that one goes. So they both kind of go up to the same. So this was our target street, and I'm just going to go up around because we basically came down that way, and then you can see this other building. We're going to go up into that slightly. So this is actually called Rua Nova, which is like New Street, Rua Nova. It's like pretty good food right there. It's really tasty. Okay. So our target street was to the left, but we're going to kind of come up around the side a little bit. And I think we're going to take a look over here real quick. So we kind of got a thin building right there. And I'm going to come up this way. And I'm just going to come around to this little thing in the left. So this is a different street, but the street that we were on started out on the other side of this. But this little corner is kind of a cool looking corner. So I'm going to go down it. So we do have a pretty nice, so we walked down that street, and that building was the one that had that construction on it. And then when you come up here, we're on the other side of that, but you have this thing that was probably really majestic, probably overlooked the ocean, but now it could not. It would have overlooked Praia do Manduço. So it would have looked down there before they put up these buildings. But now it overlooks this building, and the majesticness of it is gone. But maybe at one time people would come out of this door or look out these windows or open up the doors. We would have this amazing view out over Manduço Beach. But now all these buildings are here, and they also did reclaim land where they built a little bit further down. So this street that historically would look like it was at the beach would no longer be there anymore. Anyways, you got a little bit of a history lesson in there, as well as some street viewing. And I guess on that note, we will be ending our video. But it does look pretty colorful right here with all the street lights. So we basically we started over that direction over there, and we would have went on the other side of this building all the way down that way, and then we would have came around here and we would have went in And that's the other side of that building that we saw that had all the construction. And on that note, we'll end this video. So kind of interesting, another side of Macau for you. And now you might have learned something different that you didn't know before. It's interesting. 2024. New restaurant. Okay, so let's end it right there.